Honestly, at this point, the best way to describe Gearbox software is by using a quote from famous rap MC L. Randy Pitchford himself. It goes in one ear and out of the other. People talking shit, but it don't ever bother. Why is bro acting like he resides in the centre of the O Block or something? But the reason why I say this is because this might genuinely be one of the most tone-deaf studios of all time. To name an example, you know how in like Wonderlands we all hated Chaos Chambers and we hated that launch those 20 Chaos levels, right? It was too much. Increased Chaos mode cap to 100. Okay, well, that's only one screw up. Not bringing back Pearls and Wonderlands and giving us some Ascended and Primordial versions of Gear instead. Refusing to give us raid bosses at the end of the base full story DLCs and Borderlands 3. Okay, we get it now. Well, for good measure, here's one more for you. Everyone begging the studio to give us a Tales from the Borderlands 2 to finally answer that cliffhanger at the end of the original game. And to give credit, they did eventually drop a new Tales game, right? But it's the worst written game known to mankind.
Labor. Free.
I'm just gonna go out on limbo and assume this is a hidden message from the devs about development. And Tales is what brings us to the topic of today's video. I'm sure some of you have heard the news already, but if not, I'm gonna fill you in. But first, to give context, we have to rewind as if we're on some Doctor Strange shit back to 2014. Jesus Christ, I still can't believe it's been that long. It's been 9 years. You just beat the Traveler with Gortys and the rest of the Power Rangers, and the vault opens. Everyone from your crew stays behind, whilst Reese and Fiona enter the vault, and then this happens.
You know, I've been a magician my entire life.
Oh, if you had a hand in making them disappear, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving shit out of. So what happened next? Did this ever get resolved? Did we at least get some tiny hint as to what may have happened here? Well, as we all know, Reese played a crucial role in the Borderlands 3 story and was very prevalent, so yeah. We got some kind of hint, alright?
Oh, me and my buddy Vaughn had all sorts of crazy adventures. I should, tales you about it sometime.
Kill yourself. Oh yeah, that, and there's also echo logs of Reese trying to get Zero to find Sasha for him.
Zero, tell me you found something. Anything at all?
My spies are searching, but we have come up empty. There's no sign of her.
Damn it! Where the hell... I've been so busy with this stupid war. Maybe I could have, I don't know, done something to help.
It is not your fault. No one vanishes from sight who wants to be found.
Right, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. If a guy named Reese Strongfork walked up to me and did this...
Won't happen again, Cupcake.
I'd probably call Lester and go for radar as well. And yeah, that's the most elaboration we get from Reese about the ending of Tales. If you thought that was disappointing though, whew, get ready to hear Fiona's side. So late last year in October, new Tales from the Borderlands releases. It has nothing to do with the original game, and it's everything but what the fans have been asking for, as per usual with Gearbox, right? The whole main plot of this game is about an Iridian shard, which when used correctly has the ability to revive the dead. Yada yada yada, it's their way of bringing Handsome Jack back in Borderlands 4, right? Anyway, the game ends with the shard being lost in space, and then the credits roll. You sit there thinking, Jesus fucking Christ, I want my 30 quid back. I actually lost brain cells playing this shit. And then the post-credit scene rolls, and you just watch this for yourself, man.
Destroying a doomsday weapon, freeing a cosmic demigod, and toppling a major corporation? Not bad for 3 nobodies. And a robot. After that, Promethea returned to business as usual. Corporate squabbles, casual murders, holidays with the family.
So, any idea where the shard is heading?
Not a clue. No one's made any sense of its trail.
It's funny. This Anu and Octavio, 2 siblings who hadn't spoken in years, but ultimately risked their lives for each other. 2 halves of a whole.
That resonates with you?
Oh yeah, that's the key to this whole thing, isn't it?
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying no one's looked at the bigger picture.
It's headed into the Gladius Nebula. Great find, Fiona. And she's gone. And she took my wallet? Con artists.
Jesus Christ. So after that, you're still sat there thinking you want your 30 quid back. But you're also thinking, what the fuck? The audacity of the studio and its writers is laughable. So you're telling me you made a whole game about these three annoying, unfunny pricks that everyone hates and dislikes, when you could have just given us a Fiona return from the get-go? So yeah, Fiona's out looking for the shard, right? And that's all we know so far. After 9 years of that cliffhanger, we know Fiona's a Vault Hunter. Who would have figured? But now, come present day, July 27th, 2023, a Twitter account called Titan Books tweets, and I quote, "You played the Borderlands games, you love the Borderlands universe. Now, get ready for a new story featuring Fiona and Sasha. Borderlands, Dead or Alive." That's right, after almost an entire decade of waiting, we finally get a book. And the fact that this is happening just makes me more annoyed that new tales exist, you know? Now, on the bright side, it does feature both Fiona and Sasha, so we don't have to worry about one or the other being missing from the story. That, and it does drop pretty soon, for release is March 2024. And I also see people being very happy because the book is written by Anthony Birch, the guy who wrote these characters himself, but I hate to say it, man, but I think Birch might have lost his touch. It's either that, or he was high off of his fucking mind, like he's a credited writer for new tales. And that scares me. Now, yeah, granted, we don't know how much he wrote. For all we know, he may have only been involved in the first episode, which was the only actual decent episode in that game. But to me, it's still something to worry about. And it's so sad, right? Because if we don't trust the story of Borderlands and even Birch's hands of all people anymore, it's not looking too good for the story going forward, I'm not gonna lie. And even if you take that out of the way, it's like, the only Borderlands novels we do already have got decanonized because of how bad they were, so like, it's not a good impression for novels going forward. What do you think though? Like, I get people are excited over this because we're finally getting some sort of continuation to the character stories, but I feel like we should hold the studio to a higher standard, you know? We can't just let them keep us waiting for so many years like this just to get the cheapest outcome possible, you know? But yeah, are you looking forward to Dead or Alive? Comment your thoughts down below. I will say, like, despite me not being excited, I think the name is so cool. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to, yeah, you already know, man, everyone says this at the end of a video. I'm just gonna trust you on this. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay classy. Peace.